We are the youngest of 4 older brothers. So there's 4 older brothers and then me and then Amy. Everyone's about 2 years apart.
Yeah, except for one pair's 3 years, but other than that, it's
Yeah.
2 years all the way.
We all played within the same organization, so we would probably we would go to the rink right after school from 3 until, and we wouldn't leave until about 8 or 9. So we would spend every night basically at the rink. We'd do our homework there, we'd have our dinner there. We would practice, Amy would practice, and then my brothers would practice, and then we would go home.
Yeah.
So it was really busy, but my parents did a really good job of it, and we wouldn't be where we are without them. We would go early morning before school, us kids, and my dad would just do like drills with us and stuff, which we love to do. Even now we try to do family games every Christmas.
And then even with spring hockey too, if my dad was coaching, a lot of times he would coach like all of our teams. So when he coached her team, I would sometimes jump out with her team as well, and kind of vice versa.
We were obsessed with street hockey, and my brothers did not go easy on us. So or even mini sticks, they would just push us around and whatever. So I think that kind of developed our competitive side and passion side for hockey, and I think they made us really tough, and it's helped us a lot for hockey.
Yeah, and plus also like they had all been through the game themselves. We have one brother who's a defenseman, one brother who's a forward, like centers and wings. So when you have that big of a family and all that different dynamics, they can all give you different pointers in different ways. So my brother was a defenseman, would be like, oh, if you cut this way, it's more difficult for me, and just kind of give us tips in that sense.
Oh, great chance, there's a chance, she scores! Amy Potomak has given Canada a 1-0 lead.
We push each other a lot. When we go and do fitness testing, it's like who's going to get more, I guess, between us, and every time we're on the ice, we always have a scoring competition in practice.
It's definitely super helpful and also motivating too.
Yeah, and if one's slacking, then the other one just kind of picks the other person up, and we push each other to be better.
Out here in Calgary, and you're here for a long time, you don't see your family, sometimes you might get homesick, and then for us, when we go home, it feels like home because we're with our family. So that definitely helps in that sense, and kind of pulling you away from the rink and being able to talk about other things like what are our brothers up to, and just kind of refocus and things like that.
I think it just helps being able to relate to someone else that's going through it. I mean, a lot of the girls will talk to their families about if they're having ups and downs, but they don't really truly understand what we're actually going through. So I think for us too, it's just easier. We actually know what we're going through, and it's relatable, and we can help one another. It's pretty surreal, I think. I mean, when we were kids, we never expected that we would ever be on the Olympic team together. And I think when we started to get a bit older, when we were around 12, 13, 14, we kind of realized that, maybe this is something that could happen. And we just kind of worked so hard for it. So now that it's actually here, it's very humbling, and it's a huge honor to be able to do it with your sister and your best friend.
Yeah, definitely. It's super exciting for both of us and for our family too. It again being something that we've dreamed of since we were little. So yeah, it's just really cool.